I'm Ryan Leverett.
And I'm Phil Menzat. And I don't pay doc fees because doc fees are BS. That's what some guy on the internet told me.
Well, good luck with that.
Well, wait a minute. Are they legit though?
Yep, I think they are.
Okay.
So let's talk about it. So I had a customer in the dealership the other day, and we had a great experience. Went for a test drive on a vehicle that he loved, trade appraisal, everything. It's time to go to numbers, time to put a quote in front of him. And I'm about to take the piece of paper out to show him the quote, and he says, hold on. Before you show me anything, just know I don't ever pay doc fees.
Him too.
So I put the quote away. I said, at this dealership, you are going to pay a doc fee. And before you get upset, give me a chance to explain. Now, I have worked in several different dealerships over 15 years at multiple different levels, and I have had the opportunity to see the accounting books at several different dealerships. So I know where that documentation fee money goes. And it goes primarily into three different things. And the first one is actual documentation. The name doesn't lie. Doc fee is short for documentation fee. And there's two sides to this coin. One is when you pay cash for a vehicle, we're doing a ton of paperwork pretty much for free. That business manager that is facilitating the end of that transaction, fulfilling that contract, they're not making any money off of a cash deal, which is why cash is no longer king in the car business. And so the doc fee does help with a bit of that. Secondly, in Canada, we are legally required to hold on to 7 years of dealership records, contracts, and often that requires man hours to do so, sort it, and often has extra costs associated with having a storage unit.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of paperwork.
You think I have a lot of paper around?
You do.
Right?
He's a writer primarily, and there's always paper scattered everywhere. Yeah. Number two is it's an overhead cost for running the building. And a lot of times in a bigger, nicer, newer building, you're going to see a higher doc fee because that dealership simply has a higher overhead for bill payments, hydro and electricity, and the lease payment on the land, so on and so forth.
Yeah, like I remember when you used to work at a different dealership, and I used to come and visit you because you had better coffee. But you also had $100 higher doc fee than our dealership I was at.
A buddy of mine actually worked at a high-end luxury store in South Edmonton. And that dealership literally had a nail salon and a golf simulator and a snack bar and an actual barista making cappuccinos behind the counter. And guess what? Their doc fee was sky high. It was well over $1,000. The third thing that the doc fee often pays for is all of the employees at the store that don't get paid on commission. And there's a lot of them. The salespeople, the sales managers, the general manager, the parts counter, the service advisors. Well, the parts counter and service advisors often will have like a blend of a salary plus bonuses and commission. But the forward-facing front line of the dealership largely gets paid on commission. And there's a ton of people that work behind the scenes that don't.
Yeah.
Like the receptionist that is giving you a warm greeting when you walk in the door or answering the phone. The maintenance crew that's taking care of the building. The guys that are out back washing your car that you just purchased so it's clean and ready for you to take delivery. There's so many people behind the scenes in a car dealership that doc fee actually helps to pay their wages.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of people have this misconception that there's like hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit in a vehicle. And I wish that were true. If that was still true, I'd be in car sales still.
Yeah. The reality is economically over the decades, over the years, car dealerships make less and less and less profit margin per vehicle that they sell. It's shrinking every single year. Even though the prices of vehicles are going up, I mean, everything is more expensive nowadays. Your insurances, your gases, your groceries everything's more expensive, right? But we're making less and less profit margin per vehicle that we sell. And that doc fee is a lifesaver in a dealership. And so we're here to tell you that it is legitimate 99% of the time. There's a lot of other fees that aren't.
Those are different fees though.
And that's a different video topic for another day. There's a lot of fees out there that are a scam, that are total BS. In my professional opinion, the documentation fee is not one of them.
I think that's pretty much, it's the only fee I can think of that's legit.
Going back to my conversation with this customer that said, I never pay doc fees.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, you are. And let me explain why. And after we had that conversation, because I'm a professional and I took my time to explain it to him, he goes, Okay.
Yeah.
Now, he still didn't want to pay it.
Well, of course not. Who wants to pay anything?
So part of our negotiation process to close that car deal is I discounted the car by the cost of the doc fee. But the doc fee, and this has been true at 9 out of 10 dealerships that I've ever worked at, is the doc fee is going to stay on the bill of sale, even if we discount the car by the cost of the doc fee, so that in theory, on paper, you're not paying it, but it's going to stay on the bill of sale. That way, when that file gets completed and it goes upstairs to the accounting office, they can take that documentation fee and put it into the right line items so that the building is paid for, the staff are paid for, the documentation is paid for, and everything's paid for properly. But usually, we don't waive the doc fee. It stays on the bill of sale, and maybe we can use it as part of the negotiation tool to close up that car deal.
Yeah.
So this is where we give you the behind the scenes, the secrets, the salespeople conversations, so that you can save time, save money, and have a better experience next time you buy a car and better understand how this industry works.
Yeah, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.
Stay tuned for the next video.